At the top of the wilds, the constant struggle between species with suffocating predators. The wild mother's heart will be filled with pain as she watched her child face the brutality of a predator. 30 painful moments, Mother Leopard takes revenge when the eagle hunts her cubs. Parents and children of the apricot journalist are playing on the lawn. An eagle has targeted the leopard's cubs. Sensing danger, the leopards quickly seek cover. Every action of the leopard cubs is observed by the eagle. The leopards were still frolicking in the trees together. Unfortunately, one of them was caught on the branch. Seeing that the time has come, the eagle begins to act. The eagle spreads its wings and rushes towards its prey. In seconds, the prey has to die under the eagle's claws. Witnessing her child being murdered, the mother leopard rushes to the eagle to take revenge. Mother leopard quickly grabbed the eagle and started to tear at it. The secretarial couple spotted the hare and followed. Precise blows to the head and spine make the prey almost paralyzed. A giant lizard has caught the eye of the hawk. The hawk rushes to attack, causing the lizard to run away. In an instant, the sharp claws grip the prey. While looking for food, the eagle spotted a fox. The eagle spreads its wings and flies towards its prey. With its claws, it quickly defeated the fox. An eagle is watching Clark's grebe birds in the lake. It suddenly lowered its altitude, swooped down close to the surface of the water, and reached down with its claws. The eagle submerged Clark's grebe in the water. Shortly after, the prey was pulled out of the water by the eagle's sharp claws. While looking for prey, the eagle encountered a fox. It approached this prey. After observing for a while, realizing that it was not capable of attacking, the eagle quickly left. The fox is trying to escape from the eagle's chase. With a speed of 56 to 80 kilometers per hour, the eagle rushed forward and knocked the fox over. But in the end, it couldn't get rid of those claws. The seagull was hungry. It quickly pulled a rabbit out of the cave. With its hungry stomach, it devoured its prey without having to take it down first. After a few seconds, the body of the flying rabbit was completely swallowed by the seagull. A grey heron usually lives in the wetlands. Herons eat fish, shrimp, crabs, insects, mice, and even frogs, snakes, and reptiles. The grey heron caught a snake for himself. After being pecked many times, the snake was too weak to fight back. It becomes the prey of the grey heron. The eagle above has observed a pair of mountain goats. The hunter rushes like a rocket towards the mountain goats to attack. It grabbed the mountain dike and pulled it away, but the mountain goat didn't give up, but it protested. Both the hunter and the prey fell off the cliff. After efforts to rescue himself, the mountain goat finally escaped from the eagle's claws. The pelicans had a hearty meal, because a few unlucky pigeons became their meal. While the dove struggled and flapped its wings in its mouth. The the pelican devoured its prey. Two falcons trying to take down the wolf. They use their claws to pinch and peck continuously on the head of their prey. The helpless wolf could only try to fend off the sharp claws of the falcon. Grey heron was looking for food and caught a mouse. Caught by one leg, the mouse struggled to find a way to escape. However, it cannot escape the beak of the grey heron and became a meal for the hunter. Discovering the mountain goat, the eagle rushed toward the prey. Eagles use their talons to grab the goat into the air and then drop the prey straight down the steep cliff. The goat fell in the air for a while and then hit the mountainside. After the fall, the goat was killed. The eagle easily had a meal for himself. The falcon is using his sharp claws and talons to squeeze the crow. The nearby flock of crows are trying to attack the falcon to save their fellow humans. While the falcon was busy fighting back, the crow tried to find a way to escape, but failed. The hunter has to hold on to the prey while protecting himself from the attack of the crows. The baby rabbit was busy looking for food. It was stalked and approached by seagulls. The seagull had had their own meal. Another seagull came fighting for it. Fierce struggle, he finally got his meal. A magpie continuously pecks on the head of the mouse. When seeing the victim intending to leave, the magpie pulls the mouse's tail with its beak. After failing to attack, the bird got discouraged and left. The lost mother warthog was suddenly rushed by an eagle and caught a young warthog. While clutching its prey, the eagle continuously observes its surroundings. With its strength, the warthog can't give the eagle any trouble. The hunter grabs its prey and drags it along the road until it dies. The life and death battle between seagulls and pigeons. With a larger size than a pigeon, gulls easily catch their prey. The pigeon is still struggling under the gull's beak, but it still has no chance to escape. The eagle is waiting for the right time to attack the monkeys. Realizing that the monkey was alone, the eagle quickly grabbed the monkey with ease. A white-headed eagle rushes to claim food with its fellows. While engrossed in the fight, a wolf also discovered and aimed for the other food. After chasing its own kind, the eagle has to compete with the wolf. With its strength, the wolf successfully chased the eagle away and enjoyed a delicious meal. The competition for prey occurs between the fox and the eagle. The eagle used its talons to grab the prey in the fox's mouth, but the fox still couldn't let go. Aggressive falcon rushes to attack the dog. Using its strong claws, it repeatedly kicked the dog's face. Sea snakes contain extremely dangerous poison. It can kill people with one bite. It has a weakness that it often has to come to the surface to get oxygen. A sea eagle was hovering in the air and spotted a sea snake. In an instant, the eagle swooped down and grabbed its prey with its talons and pulls it out of the water. The snake opened its mouth wide and kept biting the eagle's leg to find a chance to live. However, the bite did not affect the eagle. The eagle quickly retrieved the nest for its cubs. Suddenly, a falcon rushes to the chicken's nest to catch the chicks. But unlucky for it, the mother hen aggressively lunged forward in a counterattack in quick succession toward the falcon. After being beaten up many times, the falcon has no way to escape. The ill-fated tortoise made a meal for the Red King on the earth. The ground red hornbill pecks continuously and steps on its prey to get the turtle meat in its hard shell. With its sharp and hard beak, the ground red hornbill finally got its results after 1 hour of hard work. It gleefully enjoys its prey. The little serval, but extremely brave against the big opponents. Without a superfluous movement, the lion immediately grabs the small animal.
Shit.
The young serval couldn't stand the lion's terrifying jaws, and it has a convulsion. Not long after that, the poor animal dies. The cheetahs are looking in the same direction, and they are watching the serval. A pack of 4 cheetahs approaches the target and places the serval in the center. Surprised, the serval attacks the cheetah. That made the cheetahs tighten the encirclement even more. The serval is ready to attack any cheetah that gets in its way. How can the serval escape? The serval and the leopard both very carefully watch each other from a distance. The leopard intends to approach, but is threatened by the serval and backs away. Facing an animal that is as small but aggressive like a serval, the leopard has fallen. Servals just appeared, the leopard immediately chases. With the top speed, the leopard quickly grabs the serval. After struggling for a few minutes, the serval seems exhausted. The victory belongs to the leopard. Without wasting time, the serval and marten charged at each other fiercely. Both sides launch their unique moves at the opponent, but still have not seen the results. Leopards accelerate towards the serval. In the blink of an eye, it defeats the animal and brings it to safety. With careful steps, the serval approaches its prey today. The snake took the position to attack, opened its mouth to bite directly at the serval. Possessing an agile body, the serval easily escapes. At the same time, the serval lands a blow onto the head of the snake that immobilizes it. The serval and the black dog rush to attach each other madly. The black dog has the upper hand, and it shakes the serval into the air. After that, the black dog also strongly presses this animal into the ground and the dust flies up. The serval is really hard to survive. The serval is weak against two dogs. The dog has bit the serval's hind leg, causing it to scream in pain. Not stopping there, it also bites into its stomach and to defeat the serval. Now, the serval has died. Serval and cheetah often encounter each other on the grasslands of the African continent. This encounter seems to be much softer when the two sides are just playing with each other. Leopards conduct a sweep of the prey in the red meadow. Unexpectedly, it caught a serval. The leopard bites right into the serval's critical point, the neck. The ill-fated serval did not escape before the leopard's sharp claws and jaws. Serval lays down, taking weak breaths. It suddenly jumps up to run away, but is captured by the two lionesses. It even actively attacks, jumping up and raising its claws toward the lion. But there are no miracles here. The lion grabbed this pitiful animal ferociously. It uses its terrifying claws and teeth to kill the small animal. And the serval has died. Lions have the ability to fight amongst the top of the jungle. Even in its own kind, he won't hold back. The cause of the fierce battle between these two lions has not been determined. However, both sides attacked with their strongest moves. The fight went on for a long time. When both of them were tired, they stopped. Hyenas are famous for being cold-blooded and for stealing the food of lions and leopards. But in fact, lions are more likely to steal food from hyenas. 1 minute of negligence, the lion lets the hyenas run away. The lion initially executes his attack plan by approaching his prey. With just a few basic moves, the lion has caught the hyena. It gives this prey to its own kind. And the male lion himself goes in search of the second hyena. Leopard was chased by a lion and unfortunately lost in the lions. The male lion rushes to attack the leopard but is prevented by the surrounding lionesses. The lion's interior is in discord. However, the leopard was badly injured, so it can't run away right now. Seeing the lion from afar, but leopards don't take it seriously. He proceeded with his nap, and this made him regret it. Taking advantage of this wonderful opportunity, the giant gently approaches. When the distance is perfect, the lion jumps to attack the leopard. At this time, the leopard woke up, panicked, and fell down the escape. Leopards encounter lions while hunting. The leopard is very peaceful here. The moment of lying on your stomach as if showing your peace.
Very submissive behavior.
Wise leopard precisely timed to run away.
There he runs. See?
Faced with a herd of more than a dozen lions, can leopards preserve their lives? The lion takes turns attacking the leopard. Despite cries breaking out, but they could not reach the lions. The lions are like playing catch with their poor prey. Leopards rise up to fight for the last bite of strength. This battle was decided from the start. The attack made the leopard lose strength. The lion's bite is like a fatal blow to the leopard. Stupid hyena entered the lion's territory without knowing. The lions noticed every move. Male lions start a war to punish the trespasser. The hyenas protested, but was not very useful because the king of the grasslands was far too strong. After the lion's sharp teeth let go, the hyena was left with only weak breaths. Detecting the furry hedgehog, the lion quickly moves to attack the prey. After a few minutes of control, the clever lion bit the hedgehog's head and killed it. Porcupines panicked and ran away from the leopard's pursuit. Leopards very quickly intercept the hedgehog's head. As always, the leopard rushes to attack its prey. But this time, it hit the wrong opponent. Not only did it can't catch the hedgehog, but it hurts by the thorns. Hunting a porcupine is not easy. The leopard uses many ways to attack from the back. Will this leopard capture this challenging prey? The smart porcupine continuously launches sharp feathers in the direction of the jaguar. The leopard is also very cunning, only attacking the part of the porcupine that has no spines. Its attack technique was surprisingly effective. Following the lion's footsteps, porcupines prey today, constantly approaching the prey. The lion decides to attack the furry porcupines. Only released a light attack, but the lion received many sharp spikes in return. Seeing the hedgehog standing alone, the leopard slowly approaches. The leopard lies down, trying to find a way to attack the animal with the spineless abdomen. The leopard uses its paw to touch the furry porcupine to probe its prey, continuously using its claws to attack the prey. Knowing that he encounters a prey that's not easy to eat, the leopard gives up and leaves. The porcupine has had bad luck when it encounters two big, fierce dogs. The two sides are extremely fierce in battle when the dogs continuously attack the porcupine. The two dogs run around the hedgehog and make noises to scare the animal. Looks like the result is not very good. The dog and the furry porcupines had a decisive battle in the swamp. Despite receiving sharp thorns, the dog still frantically attacked porcupines. And in the end, it was extremely painful. The area that the dog's oral cavity and the entire face of the dog is pinned with thorns. The dog sat still after the painful game. Its mouth is even worse, a lesson you will remember forever. The highway becomes a battlefield for leopards and porcupines. The leopard's front legs were full of blood when it stubbornly hit the porcupine. The porcupine tried to run away, but the leopard kept attacking. After a long time, because of the pain, the leopard chose to stop the fight. Although the porcupines are difficult to hunt, leopards are quite fond of this animal. The hedgehog uses its thorny feathers to shield itself from the leopard's claws. The battle to leave the forest to the highway is not over yet. In the end, the leopard is the first to give up. Porcupine was noticed by a python. The python approached and attacked porcupines to eat this large prey. But it didn't expect porcupines to use its spikes on his body as a counterattack measure. The python didn't get anything. Its body is still pierced by many thorns. In the dark of night, lions surround the porcupine. And this porcupine constantly ruffles its sharp fur to intimidate its opponent. They struggle to find a way to defeat this small prey, to no avail. The small porcupine faced two huge lions. It slowly counterattacks with its sharp fur. A lion tries to hold the hedgehog with its front legs, but the sensitive hedgehog runs away. The leopard slowly approaches the porcupines. Dangerously sensitive porcupines, it turns its head. The leopard senses danger from the sharp thorns. One of the rare times the leopard hunts a furry porcupine. In order to hunt this porcupine, the leopard was equally injured. After stabbing it with its thorns, the leopard carries its prey to a safe place to enjoy its fruits. The cunning leopard only attacks the furry porcupine. Porcupine tries to protect its young. Taking advantage of its thorny feathers, the father and mother porcupine continuously launch spikes to chase away the enemy. These two porcupines have very good defense skills, not a single gap. Seeing the situation is not good, the leopard gives up. After a period of ambush, the leopards jump out to attack the furry porcupines. However, the leopard's attack is very well counterattacked by the furry porcupines. It doesn't have the strength and speed to run away, but the hedgehog has a weapon that always makes the predators falter. The hunt of the leopard with the furry porcupine goes on continuously on this vast steppe. In the end, the leopard was still injured by the porcupine spawns. The black cobra looking for food. A baby hedgehog is walking in the field. By chance, it came across the hedgehog. The snake has discovered its prey and is figuring out how to catch it. The hedgehog is unafraid and ready to face it. The baby hedgehog keeps biting at the cobra's tail. Seeing the dangerous situation, the snake retreated. Porcupine has strayed into the lion's territory. What is the fate for this porcupine? Let's follow right now. The lions are not aggressive. It is very wary of this particular prey. Some of the lions left and they realized that it was not an easy prey to deal with. black night is the ideal time for many animals to do their hunting. Facing the lions, even the hedgehog alone is still very calm. The battle lasted from night to dawn, and the lions still have not caught this prey. Finally, the lions got tired and decided to let the hedgehog run away. Two porcupines coincidentally encounter the Speed King on the grasslands, the leopards. The porcupines try to defend in the end, constantly ruffled defense. Meanwhile, two leopards persistently look for opportunities to attack. The attack plan failed. The leopard was covered with injuries. Porcupine spikes are all over the leopard's body.
We hope that you've really enjoyed and found interesting and useful values from the gecko. We'll continue to bring you exciting stories, information and experiences about the animal world in the future. Thank you for accompanying us.